need the light. You can leave it. I don't need the light. Yeah. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. One man, three hearts. My name is Christoph, and I want to welcome all of our OG Heart Train passengers, our OG members, and of course all of our new viewers who are joining us for the very first time this morning. Welcome to our weekly Empowerment Live. It's so good to be here with all of you. I hope that you're enjoying a wonderful weekend so far. Yesterday was beautiful here in Jersey. It was 71 degrees. We are slowly getting there. Spring is on the way. The good weather is coming. Longer days. Although today, I will say things drastically changed. It's now, I think, 40 degrees outside. It was freezing last night already, so I knew today was going to be cold, but it's going to be a little bit of an up and down for the next few days. Lucy Cat, hello! Good morning, Lucy Cat. Damian Cole, one of our loyal members, is here with us in the chat. Damian, I did receive your email last night. I was just wiped out after the live, and then I had to debrief with producer Jennifer. So I will try to get back to you sometime today, but I wanted you to know that I definitely did get it. Good morning, good morning. So far it's great. I'm here with you guys. What could be better? And don't forget, if you are having a tough time, if the weekend has just been a little bit rough, you're going through it, we are going to try to change that for you today. Okay, as long as you're alive and breathing, that means that you are able to turn things around for the better. And this morning's discussion is going to revolve around spring cleaning for your soul. Don't be a junk drawer. And I know many of us have junk drawers, so you can totally understand where I'm talking about and coming from. Damien, yeah. But we had a good time, right? I hope you had fun last night. Shout out to our mystery voice guest. Don't spoil it for those that aren't going to go back and check out the replay, but shout out to our mystery voice guest. If you would like to be a mystery voice guest for Move MFM going forward and participate in our interactive game nights, all you have to do is email me at oneman3hearts@gmail.com. That's the number one, man, the number three, hearts@gmail.com. So who is ready? It is Sunday morning. It's a new week. We are going to get ourselves aligned. We're going to clean out all of that negative energy that resides in so many of us. And we're going to have an amazing week. This morning's weekly empowerment is sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com. That's the number 5heartsmerch.com. You can see I'm rocking one of our Spotlight Victory series designs, but we have plenty of awesome designs, styles, and colors for you to choose from on our merchandise website. So get some merch, get some swag, go out into the world and represent for One Man Three Hearts, and help me in my movement to move MFM forward. You'll find that quick link in the bio description of my homepage, along with all of the quick links to support my movement. Woo! Good morning, Woo. How are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Damien says, I loved it. I was a little surprised. I looked back on it this morning and found out who it was. Oh, really, Damien? There were a couple people that were onto her. Or them, I should say. There were a couple people that were able to figure it out last night. Good morning, Lucy Cat. Good morning. How are you, honey? I hope that you're feeling good this morning. Welcome to our spring cleaning live. Spring cleaning for our souls. Don't be a junk drawer. Before we get into this morning's topic, please help me to show some love with tiger emojis in the chat and W's for producer Jennifer Cascardo, producer of One Man Three Hearts platforms, creator of the Heart Train, co-content creator, marketing strategist, the genius behind One Man Three Hearts, and of course our live stream moderator that holds it down in all of our chats. Guys, flood the chat with tiger emojis and W's for producer Jennifer Cascardo. Producer Jennifer says, "Good morning, beautiful family." Good morning, good morning. Anthony Malgio. How do I pronounce that? Anthony Malgioglio? Did I butcher that? I'm so sorry, Anthony. Well, welcome, Anthony. Happy Sunday, buddy. It's good to see you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Guys, spring is in the air. We made it. It is the end of March. April is literally around the corner. And we are about to spring forward with my movement to move MFM forward. Drea! Good morning, Drea. Drea, do you work every weekend? What a hustler. I love to see it. So do we, honestly, so I'm definitely not judging. I'm saying that that is awesome. I love to see hustlers in the chat. Good morning, Drea. Good morning. Drea is one of our loyal OG housewives, real housewives of One Man Three Hearts, as well as an OG member coming up on a year. Vu says, Drea, love ya. Have a great day. You member, gift you. Also, this morning, as we are going to be discussing our weekly empowerment, we're also still have two separate goals. So as you'll see, I have a target goal of 5 supers, of 5 teal supers or higher, and that's going to be for the next hour. And then we, of course, have our YouTube bonus program contest that we're still trying to hold our streak. So for the first target, that's for 5 supers of $5 or more. That's one goal. Then we have a goal of a super, a ruby, and one more member to help us to activate our YouTube bonus program for the contest that's running until June. Anthony says, good morning, Jennifer. I'm doing well. Good to see you guys. Christoph, that was actually a pretty good pronunciation of my last name. Ah, good. Good. I love to get it. So welcome, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning and happy Sunday. We had such a great time last night, didn't we? You know, producer Jennifer, as we were discussing, we were really impressed with just how much you guys have opened up in the more recent game nights. You guys have really peeled back those layers. You've really opened up and been very vulnerable and transparent with your answers, and we truly appreciate that because not only does it allow us to get to know you, the Heart Train family, a little bit better, but also it makes other people in the chat feel a little bit less alone with the things that they're struggling with or certain feelings that they have, or even last night. You know, we found out that both Beth and Alex and Nyla love rats. Who would have known? You know, they love their rats. They let their pets eat off their plates. We never know. And so we're really grateful for you guys opening up and continuing to share. It really is such a beautiful community. This morning's discussion is going to revolve around spring cleaning for our souls and how not to be a junk drawer. How many of you in the chat have a junk drawer in your house? More likely in your kitchen or your living room. I know I definitely do. And I swore that when I moved into this apartment 4 years ago that I was not going to accumulate junk and unnecessary things, and yet here we are. You know, it's just part of how we are as human beings. We collect, we keep things unnecessarily, we save things, and we throw them all in the junk drawer. Now, the problem is that a junk drawer is disorganized. You know, there's too much going on. It's really hard to find things. Everything is jumbled up together. And so today, we're going to try to organize that. We're going to try to organize our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings. 11:11, baby. Shout out to producer Jennifer Cascardo as we set our intentions going forward. Now, today, I want you guys to not only visualize yourself in good health, being happy, and prospering, but also decluttering all of that negative energy, that built up emotion, all of those negative thoughts, the negative reflections that we have about ourselves. We're going to eliminate all of that. Producer Jennifer is reminding the chat 5 for 5 is our target goal for this morning. One of our target goals. $5 is a personal target request by Christoph. Unfortunately, goal is up, but can we light up the power of 5 this morning? T-minus a few before 11:11. Guys, don't forget to show some love this morning in the chat by double tapping your screens, liking the live. You can also do so by tapping the top right corner and hitting the drop down menu. The goal isn't posted. That's so weird. I set it up right before the live. I saw it said Christoph has started a goal in the live. I don't know what happened. Does anybody else see the goal for the 5 for 5 supers? YouTube. What are you doing? You know, we're going to have a talk later, and we're going to have to straighten some things out, because this is not okay. She's a slut mess. How are you? Good morning, boo. Happy Sunday. She's a slut mess. I gotta say, I miss you, honey. It's good to see you this morning. She's a slut mess says, I see it. Producer Jennifer does not see it. Huh. Okay, interesting. Alright, well, for those of you that are able to see our target goal this morning, it is a 5 super goal of 5 teal supers or higher. And again, that is separate from our YouTube bonus program contest that is running until June. She's a slot mess. Listen, I'm not saying that to make you feel guilty. I don't want you to feel bad about it. I was just saying I miss you. I completely understand that you're busy. We have a lot going on. Again, we are about to go into spring. You know, this is when we start to come to life. This is when we come alive, when our energy returns. I know that's the case for me. I discovered this year, with the help of producer Jennifer, that I definitely go through the winter blues. But I'm so grateful for producer Jennifer, my family, my friends, and you guys for helping me to always keep me strong emotionally and pull me out of that rut. So this morning, I'm going to be sharing with you some different tips, just a couple of ways that you can spring clean your soul internally, okay? And ways to avoid becoming a junk drawer in your life. Now, one of the easiest things that you can start with is to let go of grudges, negative feelings, okay? Forgive. Learn, even if you, now when I say forgive, okay, a lot of people get that confused. Forgiveness does not mean that you have to act like nothing happened or disregard whatever it is that was done to you. Forgiveness means letting go of the hate, letting go of the emotion that you're holding on to in regards to whoever. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to now jump back into a relationship with said person and love them and just act like nothing happened. That's not what I'm saying. When I say forgive, I mean that it's time for you to not put so much energy into being upset or being angry or hateful, vengeful. Those are all emotions that you do not want to be carrying around with you. I'm telling you, not only will they hinder your progress and your success, but it will also ultimately make you sick. Negative thoughts, negative emotions, hateful emotions, anger, all of that is just going to make you sick. Now, it's not easy. You know, people will test your limits, they'll try to push you, and it's not easy at all to get into that headspace. But it's something that you could definitely and should definitely work on. Will, good morning, Will. It's good to see you. Happy Sunday, buddy. Shady Lick, good morning. It's good to see you. How are you? She's a slot message. Yes, Chris. Big facts. Yes, yes. Take, for example, my parents. You know, they went through a very nasty divorce. There was a lot of hate for many, many years. They couldn't even stand being in the same room together. And I noticed that it was not helpful to either of them. I understood all of the emotion and I empathized with why both parties felt the way that they did. However, recently, my parents have come together in an effort to try to help me with all of my necessary needs for survival and comfort and safety. And truthfully, you know, I'm not just saying this, but I have noticed a shift in the both of them since they have laid to rest all of their hate, anger, resentment, and frustration. They both seem much lighter, and I think that ultimately it's going to benefit them in the long run. So that's just an example from my personal life how I have seen, you know, hate and anger really destroy not only relationships but the people involved. Producer Jennifer coming in with a very valuable lesson saying, at this stage, I forgive, but I never forget, and often would appreciate one knockout or two. Producer Jennifer, exactly. Producer Jennifer is so in line with what I'm saying. You can forgive, you know, let go of all that negative energy, but it doesn't mean that everything is water under the bridge. You know, you still have to keep in mind and be careful. Ah, Damien, showing some heart rate and love. Thank you, Damien. Thank you so much. She's a slot mess. Says, let's get this party started. Thank you all for your hard work. Oh, thank you, Slot Mess producer Jennifer, and I really appreciate that. Thank you for lighting up our screen with a teal super. W's in the chat for She's a Slot Mess. We are 1 out of 5 for our goal. Will says I'm in the United States. Nice, Will. Pennsylvania. Oh, so you're my neighbor. I'm right here in Jersey. Congrats on the Super Bowl win, Will. Shout out to the Eagles. Girls get hiccups too. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Good to see you again, honey. Welcome, welcome. Ghost Unspeakable here with us this morning. Good morning, Ghost. Everybody's in the chat. I love to see it. Guys, we're going to have an amazing week ahead. Say it with me. Say it with me in the chat. We are going to have an amazing week. Tomorrow is the start of a new month. We're going into spring, new life, new energy. You could be reborn if you want. Truly, the world is your oyster, and it is what you make it. Oh, new month is Tuesday. Forgive me, my apologies, I was off. So, Tuesday, so we still have another day. All right. March Madness continues. Damien Cole says, always going to have an amazing week when we start it with you every week. Oh, I love that. I love that. And I agree. I absolutely agree. I cannot deny that. Wu says, Ghost Unspeakable. What a badass handle. I've told you before, but I needed to say it again. It's true. It's true. We have a lot of really awesome handles here in the chat. Emmanuel? Sorry, guys. I gotta wipe my nose. Can you just wipe under my nose for me, please? Thank you. Good. Thank you. Well, indeed, indeed. We are here, we're alive, we're breathing, and so that's enough for us to be gracious and grateful for. That goes right into my next tip. Guys, practice gratitude. Be mindful of your blessings. And I'm telling you, so for example, that's something that I did this morning as I woke up. You know, I thanked God for giving me another day, allowing me to wake up. I thank God for all of my blessings. The fact that I still have so much of my family with me, that I have the Heart Train here with us. Thank God for producer Jennifer for helping me and guiding me in my movement and mission to move MFM, believing in my dream. I'm thankful that I am still able to speak, that I have the power of my voice, that I'm still able to enjoy meals, enjoy foods, despite having to be hand fed. And so, you know, I will tell you that in practicing gratitude, whether it's saying it out loud or journaling, writing down some of the things that you're grateful for, little by little, as you do that, you'll find that you will shift your mindset from focusing on the negative, which I can definitely tell you I tend to do a lot. But by focusing on our blessings, that shifts our mindset over to one of gratitude and appreciation. Instead of focusing on all of the bad things, the things that are frustrating, the things that are holding us back, little by little, as you write down or say aloud the things that you're grateful for, you'll find that you start to focus on, hey, you know, actually, I'm pretty blessed. I actually have a lot going for me. Girls get hiccups too. Sending you lots of love. Who dat? Kai! Oh, it's good to see you. Happy Sunday! Welcome to our weekly empowerment spring cleaning for your soul. Don't be a junk drawer. Ghosts Unspeakable, reminding the chat not to forget to like while they're here. Please double tap your screens. We have 15 likes. The power of 5 coming in strong. Double tap your screens and hit the top right corner 3-dot drop down menu. Hillary, good morning. How are you, Hillary? Welcome to the chat. Hillary says so true in regards to practicing gratitude. Everyone could learn a lot from you. Hillary, thank you. Thank you. But I truly believe that we learn a lot from one another. You know, that's the beauty here on One Man, Three Parts that I feel, you know, through opening up and sharing, especially here on the live streams. Not only do I share with you guys some of the lessons that I've learned through my journey, but you guys open up and have been sharing as well, and it's truly, truly powerful and influential. Who dat? I am feeling so much better. As you know, I was recently hospitalized for pneumonia. I've officially been back home now for 2 weeks. And I can tell you that I'm feeling so much more like myself. So thank you so much for that. Who dat? Blessing us with a generous orange super, lighting up our chat, saying love for you. Guys, we're officially 2 for 5 thanks to Who Dat? W's in the chat for Who Dat, guys. W's in the chat. Oh, Who Dat, thank you so much for helping me rally for my movement to move myofibrillar myopathy forward. Guys, we're going into spring, and I love to see the fire behind the hard train. Will says, I'm so grateful for every new day and for all the good people in my life. Amen, Will. Amen. That's so important. And again, it's important to be mindful. You know, hug the people in your life, hold them a little tighter, tell them that you love them, spend quality time with them, because tomorrow is not promised to any of us. Okay, we never know when things can take a drastic change and our lives can be flipped upside down. So it's really important to do everything that you can to live and appreciate the moment. Damien Cole says, I just want to give a shout out to Emmanuel. Love you, man, for being there for Chris. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Although we will go back and check out last week's Members Only Live if you guys have not had a chance to check it out, because I elaborate on the disconnect that can occur. Producer Jennifer, that's right. Orange, glorious drop from our lovely what? A little Noriega on this Sunday morning. Welcome, everybody, welcome. Welcome as we spring clean our minds, our bodies, our souls. Cleanse ourselves energetically as we get ready to go into the spring months and soar. We're going to move myofibrillar myopathy forward. Who dat? Got another generous super. Who dat says stay up. You are so inspiring. Love you, hun. Thank you, Who dat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, W's in the chat for Who dat. We are now 3 for 5. make it our target goal for this morning's live. Shout out to Huda for raining down supers on this beautiful Sunday morning. Producer Jennifer says, wowza! Oranges are filling up on our screen. Tropicana Fuel by Woo! Rallying for MVP support of Alive Lives. Another important tip, as we spring clean ourselves, is to get yourselves organized. Now, listen, I can be the first one to tell you, when I have a lot of things to do and I start to feel very overwhelmed, the worst thing that you could do is to just allow yourself to just jump from thought to thought. Okay, you really have to make an effort to one, just stop in your tracks. Okay, take a moment, take a deep breath, be patient with yourself. Okay, regroup, and then compartmentalize all of the different things that you're meant to tackle. I'm someone, I work really well with lists, for example. And so I like to make a list, whether it's the notes in my phone prior to losing the function in my hands. I used to actually do handwritten lists. It made me feel good to write out everything that I wanted to accomplish and scratch them off one by one. That was so satisfying. But it's equally as satisfying on my phone to check off or delete the things one by one. But if you organize yourselves, make a list of everything that it is that you want to get done, even if it's stuff that's everything from small, like let's say brushing my teeth, washing my face. You put that down on the list. Everything from that to, in my case, it's organizing the next month's lives, working on thumbnails, coordinating with our new Spotlight Victory guests. Surprise, surprise. Speaking with producer Jennifer. Making sure that I organize my medical appointments. Organize my posts coming up. So I make a list, and then one by one, you go through the list, tackle whatever you can. Some people, we've discussed this before. Producer Jennifer, for example, tackles the hardest things on the list first and then works her way down to the easiest. Some people like to start with the easiest things just to knock them out, just to see those things get crossed off. So whatever works best for you, but what I'm saying is that compartmentalizing and separating your tasks, your issues, one by one can be really, really beneficial, and not have you feeling like, oh my God, I'm just getting swallowed up by all of these things that I need to do. Because that only causes anxiety and panic. And then what happens when you start to panic and feel anxious? Nothing gets done. You just end up spinning in circles, chasing your own tail. Who dat? Oh my gosh. Sunday blessings and inspiration for everyone. Ghost, thank you. Who dat? Says you inspire me to never give up. Showering our chat with a bright magenta super. We are 4 for 5, and it is so beautiful to see on this Sunday morning as we are preparing to close out the month of March and enter April. Springing forward. Kuda, thank you. Thank you. Producer Jennifer is letting the chat know Spotlight Victory guest is going to blow us all away. Oh my gosh. Are they ever? A very special opportunity presents itself. Heart Train and I can tell you, Chris and I are gum smack with this warrior. We absolutely are, and we cannot wait to share with all of you. It's going to be a great spotlight victory. Producer Jennifer says, okay, who dat says, Producer Jennifer, let's add a big splash. Oh, the chat flew up. HK Lights. Good morning, good morning. I'm sorry, Producer Jennifer. The chat is on fire this morning. It flew up with it before I could even finish your sentence. W's in the chat for who dat? Who dat? I love you too, who dat? I really do. I love you. We may not know each other, but I love you. Welcome, welcome. Anybody that's just joining this morning, happy Sunday. Welcome to our weekly Empowerment Live spring cleaning. Don't be a junk drawer. This morning's weekly empowerment is sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com Spotlight Victory Series. Get yourself some merch, some swagger. Visit 5heartsmerch.com. That quick link is in the bio description of our homepage, along with all the quick links to support me in my movement to move MFM forward. Producer Jennifer says, Heart Train, virtually going to Canada. We are aiming to coordinate a witness never before achieved. It's going to be really exciting, guys. So definitely look out for that in the upcoming month. Be sure to set your notifications to all. And also check back here on the channel. I am going to be talking to YouTube later with producer Jennifer and trying to figure out what's been going on with the notifications, why some of you are not receiving your notifications on time, as well as to ask why our content is not really being seen and we continue to lose subs. We are on the road to 100,000 subs, baby. We're hoping to get that by producer Jennifer's birthday, which is June 12th. So we gotta fix this. We gotta figure out what's going on, and we have to move MFM forward. So please help me in my mission. Share the channel. Watch the videos all the way through. Let the ads play out. Like, comment. Share the trailer of the documentary. Share the channel. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. And of course, all support links to support are available in the bio on the homepage. HK Lights is happy. Soon to be birthday, Jen. I know it's coming up fast. It's going to be here before we know it. She's a slut mess. Says YouTube is being so strange for the last few months. I don't think I've received a notification for at least 4 months. Wow, slut mess. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. We're going to fix that. Producer Jennifer says, Ghost, you will love this one. Promise after we ink this week, the announcements will be all over. Yes, yes, they will. We can't wait to share with you guys. 21 likes. 21 likes. Let's keep rallying, guys. Double tap your screens. Hit the top right corner 3-dot drop down menu. Producer Jennifer says, spring, baby. Tiger here. Keep up on running and roaring for one man, 3 hearts, and all of us on the heart train. She's a slut mess. Separate from our 5 super target goal, we have our YouTube bonus goal. And She's a Slut Mess has just put us one step closer to keeping our streak going. Sending a floating heart, Ruby. Now we just need one more member. We just need one more member. Damien Cole says, I get the notification like a couple minutes after you start. Okay, that's good to know. Producer Jennifer actually tests that out herself before coming into the live. She will usually wait to see if she gets the notification just to see what YT is doing. Exactly, producer Jennifer says she's the moderator and it arrives 25 minutes later. Gets wild. Exactly, it is wild. We need one more member. Who dat? Gifting 10 memberships. Wow. 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 Green flash. Haha. Who dat? Wow, welcome to all of our new members. Shout out to Who Dat. Thank you so much. Officially activating our YouTube bonus program for the contest. Our streak remains alive, live, baby. W's in the chat. Flood the chat with W's for Who Dat. Who Dat? I don't even have the words to express my thanks, my gratitude for all of your support. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for gifting 10 more lucky people the experience of being a member here on One Man, Three Hearts. Producer Jennifer says, 10 more members chills. We may end our month with the target goal members in a month too. The largest target goal. Kudat, we know who. I love it, guys. Oh my gosh. And the power of 5 is strong in the chat. Can we get 25 likes? Can we get that 25 likes? Double tap your screens. Hit the top right corner, 3-dot drop down menu. So chat, as we're discussing, spring cleaning for our souls. Don't be a junk drawer. Another tip is to open up, share, release, and purge. We talk about this also tied in with our diagnosis coping skills video, which you can always check out in our playlist. To watch the video all the way through would really be helpful. But talking, whether it be with a friend, a colleague, a licensed therapist, or even just here on One Man, Three Hearts and Lives, release and purge. I cannot stress enough how helpful it is just to vocalize the things that are stressing you out, the things that are making you feel like you're suffocating in life. Because even, okay, just by saying it out loud, you will find that you feel so much better. It's like a weight is lifted off your shoulder. And if you can have somebody to bounce those things off of and they can give you some helpful advice or help you yourself to work through the issues, even better. But I'm telling you, similar to holding on to hate, holding on to all of those frustrations and anxieties is not healthy. You have to express it, okay? Share it. Open up. Let people know what's going on. You never know how it could benefit you. Who dat? Yo! Oh my gosh. What did I tell you? I said it's going to be an amazing, powerful, prosperous week. And Who Dat is here fulfilling every sentiment, gifting us another 10 memberships after already so generously donating for 3 or 4 supers. Who Dat? The party is on. The party is on. Producer Jennifer says, wait, I have to go count. I think we're very close. Be right back. Look at that. Look at that. 20 gifted members from Who Dat and a magenta super and 2 bright orange supers. Oh my gosh, Who Dat? W's in the chat. Capital W's in the chat for Who Dat. Capital W's. Producer Jennifer is updating the chat. We're at 240, and the high last August was 268. Lefarious Monster, how are you, buddy? Happy Sunday. Good to see you. I hope that you're doing well, man. Lefarious Monster, throwing capital W's in the chat. Woo says, W's. So good to see so much bling in here. Right, Woo? It really is awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We are moving full steam ahead. Now, I want to ask you in the chat, our Heart Train family, Heart Train passengers of One Man, Three Hearts, what are some things that you guys do to cleanse for the spring? As the season changes, as we begin to embrace new energy, new life, what are some things that you do on your own personal journeys in order to facilitate that, to help yourself grow, to flourish, to prosper? Now, I'm asking because I think that that can be very valuable for your fellow Heart Train passengers. Okay, so that's why I invite you to share, because you guys share some really powerful gems. Staying Off the Grid is with us this morning for our weekly empowerment. Says, you rock, my friend. Well, thank you, Staying Off the Grid. I appreciate that greatly. Producer Jennifer is letting the chat know that 364 was a one-day high with a crossover, gifts, and non-rejoins. We were there for 24 hours. This run is for the entire month. Let's go, baby. Ooh, Who Dat says, pray. Pray is a very good one. You know, it's very important that we remain faithful, not only in tough times, but in good times as well. That's why I say practicing gratitude and reflection is really, really helpful. Emmanuel? Woo says music. Woo, I'm right there with you. Between prayer and music, those two are so helpful for me. Can you just rub my nose again for me? Let's go. Thank you. 25. I still see 24. Ah, frustrating. But Woo, I start my day off with prayer, followed by music. Literally, as soon as I get up, I say my prayers. I thank God for my life, for my blessings, that I'm still here, because I know that that means that I can still have an opportunity to change things for the better, to improve, to get stronger, to heal, and to continue to spread my movement and mission to raise awareness and move myopathy. And then I put on some music because I find that music uplifts my mood. It starts my day off on the right foot. You know, I start to get a little jig in my step, a little swag. So music, absolutely. Music speaks to the soul, and very often, if you find music that is in line with what you're going through, it can really just comfort you. There we go. I see 25 likes in the chat. Let's keep it going. Double tap your screens. Hit that top right corner 3 dot drop down menu. Producer Jennifer says, YouTube wants to keep my brain test speaking. My nerves. Damien Cole says, I start gardening and listening to music. Gardening! Now that is really beautiful. Producer Jennifer actually and I were just discussing the importance of getting out, grounding. Producer Jennifer, you actually did some planting and grounding last week, correct? And I remember producer Jennifer was saying just the smell of the soil and, getting her hands in the dirt, it really, really was beneficial. And as she said, she just needed it, to realign her energy and her spirit. Producer Jennifer says, Woo, can't even describe how reflection on this family can redirect all the challenges of the day. Just fills my stride with pride and big roars. Yes, producer Jennifer played in the soil this week. Ghost Unspeakable says, I try to drink 60 ounces of water and walking in the morning, even before I have to work. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We talk about this too. Just getting yourself to move, not even necessarily exercise, quote unquote, per se, but just moving, getting your body active, doing something, stretching. Now, Chad, I do want to mention physical decluttering is very good energetically as well. Clearing out your space, clearing out even things like your email box, going through all of your emails and deleting spam and useless email, deleting text messages, deleting contacts of people that are no longer serving you or helping you to grow in a positive way. Cleaning your home. That's why spring cleaning is a thing, because it really releases a lot of positive energy and eliminates a lot of the negative. Making sure that your space is organized, so that you're not tripping over yourself, that you know where to find things. Damien says, I work in landscaping. I do it for a living. I love it. Wow, Damien. You see, that's amazing that um, we we continue to learn more and more about you guys. Wu says yes, decluttering works wonders. It really does. And like with anything else, you may not necessarily wake up and feel in the mood to start to clean your space or declutter, but like I told you, the hardest part is starting. Once you get yourself started, have a cup of Java, have a cup of coffee, and get yourself going, you will be unstoppable. Next thing you know, you'll be finding yourself upset with people that take you away from decluttering because you're going to be so into it and so involved. And guys, I'm telling you, that was one of the things that I learned in my health and life coaching certification is that, decluttering and clearing out negative energy, the impact that it can have. And ever since I have tried to implement that in my life, sometimes, I fall behind and things build up, but whenever I take the time to organize my space, physically and mentally, it does wonders for me. I start to see things play out energetically for me in a positive way. Corrupted by life. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday and an even better week, my friend. Glad to see you. Producer Jennifer says, I did space to neighbor asking, are you moving? Yes, moving out old and room for open space. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And finally, I want to share with you that another important thing as you are going through this transitionary state, you're doing everything that you can to prepare yourself for new energies. You're welcoming in all of the blessings that life and the universe has to offer. It's so important to set boundaries. Okay? Make sure that you're not allowing toxic influences to enter your space. Negative energy, people that are going to bring you down, miserable people that are just complaining and angry and upset and a Debbie Downer. You don't want that around you. And if you start to notice that that energy is creeping in and starting to affect you, especially someone like me, I am an empath. I am very sensitive to all kinds of energies. And that goes for good and bad. So if good energy is in the room, it's contagious for me. It becomes like a drug, like I'm just like, oh my god, I'm on fire. But the same way, if a negative entity walks into the room, or even over the phone or online, I sense it and it makes me feel very uneasy. And so I try to kind of slowly remove myself from that. Okay, because the influence around you, whether you realize it or not, is extremely powerful. So you have to make sure that you surround yourself with people that are going to uplift you, people that are going to make you feel good, people that are going to push you to grow, to further yourself, to truly try to reach and achieve your potential. Matt Stokes is with us in the chat. How are you, Matt? I remember you, Matt. My 9-year-old buddy, how are you? How you feeling, man? Again, guys, this is a parent consent compliant channel. Ghost says, sometimes you have to ghost people even if you are a good and honest person. Yes, yes. Now, it's important to express yourself. So you can try to have a conversation with whoever it is. But if that's not working, ultimately you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your energy. Okay, and a lot of people don't even realize that they're affected by the energy of others, but it's very, very true. Producer Jennifer is telling Matt we enjoyed meeting you, Matt. Invite your parents. We would love to meet them and introduce them to our Heart Train sweet family. Thank you guys for helping us to hit our YouTube bonus streak. W's for Woo and for Who Dat. And for She's a Slap Mess. W's in the chat to all of our gifters today. Guys, we're 26 likes. 26 likes. Yes, producer Jennifer, I remember that as well. For some reason. I think it was Matt that was using Mom's phone. Are you guys ready to go out into the week? And not only that, are you guys ready to go into the month of April? Ready to spring forward. Ready to absolutely crush it. Be the best version of yourselves as possible. Woo, that's right. W stream to all of our gifters. Producer Jennifer says, the power of 5 is always riding with me. One Man, Three Hearts, and the Heart Train Tribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe, baby. Sub up for all of our new viewers joining us for the first time this morning. Please hit that sub button. Join us here on One Man, Three Hearts. Become a part of the Heart Train family. We would love to have you aboard. This morning's live was sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com, Spotlight Victory Series. Sorry, I was about to say sponsored by One Man, Three Hearts. Sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com, Spotlight Victory Series. I am rocking one of our Spotlight Victory Series designs, but we have plenty of awesome merch, swag, designs, styles, and colors for you to choose from. Just visit our website, 5heartsmerch.com. The quick link is in the bio, along with all the support links to support One Man, Three Hearts and my movement to move MFM forward. You'll find the link to the short documentary, It Started with the Heart, film poster behind me. 6 film festival acceptances nominated for Best Short Documentary. It Started with the Heart is now available. A Sugar Beach digital production distributed by DocuMarket for a special discounted price on Vimeo.com. Producer Jennifer says, trust. I do try. It's really a community that goes noted in my tiger heart. Though, yes, Producer Jennifer, and you are doing an excellent, more than excellent job. Again, I can't say enough. I'm so grateful for you. Belinda Davenport, showing some love. She's a Slot Mess says, I get so many compliments on my boxcar shirt. Do you really? I'm about to order mine. And I'm so excited to get it. That's awesome, Slot. I'm so happy that you love it, but also that other people that you are interacting with love it too. Damien Cole says, I love you, I'm about to head out. Okay, have a wonderful day, Damien. Have a great, great day. Five Hearts merch swagger is sponsored by One Man, Three Hearts and Sugar Beach Digital. Go get some smexy Mission swagger. She's a Slot Mess says, I will be wearing it to brunch this morning. Oh, fun. That's fun. Yes, I am. Producer Jennifer is so right. I'm hoping to get myself some merch this week. I'm always in a battle with myself about myself. It's amazing. Wu says, The doc does have great production with Mrs. Jen. We appreciate you always. Hard at work and how engaging you make this stream. Thank you so much, Heart Train. Oh, woo. That was so beautiful. That's a perfect segue to show some love to producer Jennifer. Tiger emojis in the chat. Co-conductor, but creator of the Heart Train. Co-content creator, marketing strategist, the genius behind One Man, Three Hearts. Of course, our live stream moderator that holds it down in all of our chats. Guys, shout out. And W's tiger emojis for producer Jennifer Cascardo. She's a Sama says, what size do you wear? I will buy you one. We can call it a birthday present. Samas, I'm a medium. Although I'm debating getting the hoodie in a large, just in case it shrinks. But I would get a t-shirt in a medium. Samas, thank you so much. Thank you, honey. Oh my god, so generous. And you're already so generous here on the channel. Ghost Unspeakable, you know that's right. Best mod and producer ever. Yes! Alright, she's a Samas deal. Now you have my number, so. Ghost says I need a 3XL tall. Ghost, you're a big boy. Oh my goodness. Ghost, how tall are you? How tall are you, buddy? Producer Jennifer says, bursting with victory. Thank you all so very and deeply much. 6'3". Oh boy. Ghost, that's badass. My son is 6'5". I remember that. I think I remember you saying your son was tall but thin, right? Yes, that's right. A tall glass of water. Jeez, and here I am. I'm trying to push for 6 foot. I'm 5'11", but 6 foot in heels. No, that's awesome. That's awesome, Ghost. I feel like I got a security guard on the Heart Train. You know what I mean? Between him and producer Jennifer, we are set. Producer Jennifer says, I'll look into larger sizes. I think they come 2XL. Oh. Thank you, producer Jennifer. Thank you. She's a song that says, me too, Chris. Love me some heels. So Slopmast last night for our game night, which I highly recommend anybody that's interested to go back and check out the replay. And be sure to activate the live chat replay just to follow along. But one of the questions, we played It's a Scenario game night. One of the questions is, what if you could be any kind of shoe, what would you be? And Beth said she would be 9-inch stilettos. 9-inch stilettos. Producer Jennifer was going to be flip-flops. I was going to be the pump sneakers that you could pump, or the Air Jordans. So I just thought about that when you said I love me some heels. Ghost says, the tall is very important so my booty don't hang out. Ghost! Ghost, you're packing, huh? You got some junk in the trunk? She's a Slot says I will definitely be watching the replay. Awesome. Slot, leave a comment, okay? I would definitely love to see your comment. C-Cap, what's up? How are you, buddy? CCAF, look out for my text today, okay? I'm gonna text you today. Yes! She's a slot mess. Alex and Nyla said Crocs. CCAF! Hello, hello, hello. What's up, buddy? How are you? Blessings, CCAF. Woo says, CCAF, a hell of a stream today, buddy. Ah, Woo. I'm so glad. Awesome, CCAF. And CCAF, you can also check out today's replay once it's loaded in our One Man, Three Hearts Alive Lives playlist. Producer Jennifer, absolutely. So, guys, producer Jennifer created the idea of having a mystery voice guest for our game nights. And as she said, so far, the mystery voice for Move MFM has been awesome. No one has spilled the beans. Andrea leads with 2 correct answers. Hugs to you too, CCAP. Hugs to you too, buddy. CCAP, what time is it there for you? I just want to be mindful. Because when I get off the live, I am going to eat something. And then I have another couple calls. I have a call with YouTube and our Spotlight Victory potential guest coming next month. But I want to make sure that I accommodate you with the time as well. She's a slot mess said, I will send you a picture of some great heels I have and probably the best Crocs you have ever seen. Really? Oh, now I'm intrigued. I have quite the shoe collection. She's a slot mess, so do I. So do I, although a lot of my shoes I got rid of when I moved. 1212. Chat 1212. And it's so perfect and apropos as we are going into the month of April. Spring, new beginnings, new life. Set your intentions for healing yourself, spring cleaning your soul, and not being a junk drawer. Producer Jennifer said Alex wanted to be a croc. CCAF said I need those Shrek Crocs that I couldn't find anywhere. Shrek Crocs. Oh my god, I'm too old. I'm so lost. 2 more likes for 30. Let's go. She's a slot mess. Dropping a very generous Ruby thumbs up. Thank you, Slot. W's in the chat for slot mess, guys. Wu says, CCAF, you're in the UK, isn't it? And he said, no, not the UK, Turkey. So CCAF, what's the time difference? It's 1912. What is it? 1912. So that's 7:15. All right. So I'll try to get to you soon. Wu says, much love from Texas, my Turkish brother Sika. Yeehaw! You guys are the best. You guys are awesome. Producer Jennifer says, we really are a tight collective. New viewers are always blown away when they enter. They really are. You know, one of my friends, who, not a friend, but an acquaintance that follows me on another platform, he switched over and joined one of the lives. And afterwards he DM'd me and said, oh my gosh, like, you know, your community is a little intimidating. I felt like everybody knew each other, everybody was showing love, and I was like, yes, and they love new people. So next time, don't be shy. Come into the chat, say hello. Drop a like, drop a W, and don't be shy. But producer Jeffrey, you're absolutely right. Well, chat, I hope that you have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you for joining me for this morning's weekly empowerment. I hope you were able to take away a few gems as you spring clean your soul. And don't be a junk drawer, okay? Organize yourself. Set boundaries. Be mindful of gratitude and appreciation. Physically, declutter. Clean your space. We are ahead 7 hours from Jersey, Chris. Okay, that's, yeah, so 7:15, 19:15. She's a sub that says, so true, Jennifer. I can remember when the trolls tried and they got shut down real quick. Because we clown back here and we convert a troll, baby. Have a wonderful day. Remember, say it with me. This week is going to be amazing. I'm going to have an amazing week. A new month is coming up. New energies. Embrace it. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Take time to rest. As producer Jennifer is always reminding me. Okay, self-care. Then you got this. I'll see you all tomorrow morning from dialysis, 10:30 a.m. The last day of March. We are going to be rallying hard and continuing this momentum and good energy for the rest of the week. Remember, guys, if you're having any challenges, you're going through it, One Man, Three Hearts is here for you. All right? Be sure to set your notifications to all on the homepage, but also check back on the channel because you never know when we might pop up. I love you all. Shout out to producer Jennifer. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Shout out to all of our gifters who helped us to fulfill our YouTube bonus streak going strong, and also our other super goal, which we surpassed. In my opinion, we surpassed. She's a sawdust. They sure don't. They don't want the smoke, baby. Producer Jennifer says, all my appreciation, all my dreams, all our mission, victorious together. Heart trade. Beautiful. Goodbye, guys. Have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Dre, I hope your workday is not too stressful. Go Leafs, go. We miss you. But I know that you're hustling. Miss Ellen Bozard, I hope that work isn't too stressful. Sending love to Mrs. G, Mama T, our Levithia, my middle spoon, JFK, all the presidents in our chat, Rusty, we love you, CCAF, I will be in touch. Money moves. Sending you love. Heather friend, I love you, honey. Love you guys. The purple one. Shout out to all of you. 6 cents. UK Dub Girl. We hope you guys are feeling well. Cameron Sanders. Love you guys. Orlando. Addison. We miss you. Have a great day, guys. Alright, we'll see you later. But definitely tomorrow. And then Tuesday we'll have our usual keynote message at around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So tomorrow dialysis, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Oh, I will be posting later today, probably this evening after producer Jennifer and I get some work done, the live schedule. And then I'm going to try and post it weekly just so you guys know exactly when we show up. Alright? Have a great day. Stay tuned, and in the meantime, please help to keep the channel going by watching my videos and watching the live replays. Okay, it's been really difficult for me to edit new content. I'm gonna try my best to get some new stuff up this week, but in the meantime, it's a great big help if you go back, binge watch the videos, leave a comment, share. I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, thank you. She's a softness. Producer Jennifer says we love all and everyone. All the rally to bonus target together. Big support Sunday. We got blessed. Praise hands emoji. Emmanuel? Goodbye, guys. Happy Sunday. Have a great rest of your day. God bless you all, everybody.